Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into Eddie's Retro Gaming Universe. We are playing Kingsfield, and last episode we had come to the big mine, done quite a bit of exploring. We found Geeky's father, and I always forget what his name is. I think I said it might have been Leon, but it's not Leon. Of course, because Leon's a totally different character in the game. So we made it down to this poisonous cave over here, and there's a slime kind of sneaking up on me. We rescued him using the figure of Seath, and in today's episode, like I've said, we're going to be starting a really crazy grind. There's a sword in the game that you can only get from a certain enemy that I do want to get it just to have it done and be completed, but it may be quite a long grind, so do bear with me. This may take quite a while. Okay, let's get down here. This is a very dangerous area, by the way, so we have to be careful. There's a lot of dangerous enemies around here. Okay, I'm going to check out my equipment real quick, just double checking things. Okay. But there's these creatures. Let's see, there's an inscription right here. In the name of the great mage, no one can enter this cave of earth. Shaddam. Now there is so much going on here. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and heal myself a little bit with these herbs. I went totally the wrong way in my menu. They're like near the top, I think. Alright, let's see, what sword do I have out? This one will probably work pretty good. Alrighty. Now these guys are everywhere at the start, but eventually there'll only be like one or two of them left. Do be careful, because these guys don't care to use their magic on you, and they can do some serious magic. Some of them can throw a bunch of stones at you, so you do have to be careful in here. They are, not only do they look dangerous, they are dangerous. They look like big old, kind of like T-Rexes, if T-Rexes look more human, I guess, but for the most part, yeah. These guys can really mess your world up. But like I said, there is a rare weapon that I want to get from these guys, but the grind can get pretty crazy. I'll pick up that gold later. I want to go back this way real quick, because for one, there is a chest over here. It is locked. I'm going to assume maybe it might be the magician's key. No. We'll try the gold key, and if not, we'll try King Harvin's key. Okay, it was the gold key, and we get a Aphrodite crystal. Our strength power now is at 52. Our magic power is at 46 now, so we're slowly getting to the goal that we need for that. Alright. Yeah, see, that's just one of the things that they can do. They can cast this type of fire magic or whatever, and it's really, really potent. So I may have to do trips. I may have to go back and forth and restore my MP, just because I'm going to need to have a way to heal myself. Oh, we got something right here. Oh, there is a ring over here, actually. And yeah, this Shadin sword is really making a quick work out of these guys. So we have the earth ring. Let's see, what is our stats right now? Earth magic is defense is at 16. So what happens when we equip this ring? It raises it up a little bit. I don't know what else it raises up, but I'm going to leave just the where's that Scorpion's bracelet on, just because they will, whatchamacallit, if I can think straight, they protect against poison, and we'll be coming through the poison cave. I mean, it's not a big deal that if we get poisoned, but just so I won't have to deal with it. I'm not really using earth magic anyway. I don't think it helps with that. Alrighty, let me heal up. And in this room over here, we have the big one. Yeah. Oh, yep, I died. Let me just start over here. That was my bad. Maybe I need the earth ring after all. Maybe the game's trying to tell me something. Alright. Sorry about that. I'll have to start over. Don't have a save point over here, so I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful. Yeah, he just wasted me with this stone spell. I think that's the only one that can do it. I don't think the other ones can. I was thinking maybe they could, but... So I may be equipping that ring after all, just to help with that. Oh, I was like pressing the wrong button here. Let me take one of these. Okay. I'm like trying to strafe around this guy, and it's not wanting to work for me. Okay. Anyway. But I thought these guys could cast the stone spell also. Okay, we got to level up. Got a ring. We're going to equip that. Just it probably won't help much, but I'll go ahead and equip it anyway. Alrighty, and now it is a pretty loud area. There's like a lot of these guys in here at first, anyway. Also, sometimes the big one, he likes to cast his spell from far away and hit you, so that's another thing to be careful about. It has been quite a while since I've been to this area in the game. There's more of these guys than there were last time it seems, or maybe I'm just thinking wrong. Could be that. That bite packs a punch. It also knocks you back really far. Alrighty. Now I think we do have a spell also that might help a little bit. Not much, but I guess I'll take what I can get. I just need to get in here and run around him, because if I try to face him head on, he'll probably destroy me. He's not really all that powerful. It's just the fact that he's got some powerful magic. But he won't take much to kill it all. He's already dead. And also, we have, well, we get an earth crystal for one. But also, there is another, one of these trees that is already growing a dragon crystal, which is nice. So anyway, let's get back over here. So what I normally do here is, I think I start right about here, I think. And if you get far enough away, one of them will respawn. Okay, one's respawned already. And so this is quite a grind. I mean, you'll kill like a ton of these guys, but I really wanted to find the sword on video, so I think I usually just like ran backwards, respawned him, and then come back. He should, yeah, he responds that way. Okay. This will probably be the only grind I'll do in this game like this. I was going to do it for the crystals also, but the thing is, well, the dragon crystals I definitely still want to grow, but other than the dragon crystals growing, I really don't want to do anything else like that. Thankfully, the boss doesn't respawn. But yeah, you get quite a bit of gold though, and these guys are decent with experience too, so you get a good amount of experience in gold for sure. Oh, there we go. Couldn't get behind him. Alrighty. Alright, cool. We'll be spending quite a bit of time in here because, like I said, it's one of those grinds I wanted to do, but there's so many of them in the game. Like I said, there's the crystals. If you really wanted to get a bunch of crystals and have a bunch of crystal flasks, but I feel like the dragon crystals are a better kind of farming whatever, you know, instead of just your regular like farming, hunting for a weapon like I'm doing right now. Oh, he does cast that spell. I thought he did. I was right. So anyway, I don't know what the drop rate is for this thing, but they do eventually drop it. It may take who knows how long. Sometimes he starts biting and you can't get in there. But it'll be cool to actually get this sword and find it on video. It does exist. I remember looking into it a long time ago, and there was someone who put on the forum post that said, well, you can only find it on the Japanese version of Kingsfield 2, and that's not true because I have actually found it in the American version also. So it is, it does exist, this weapon. We'll even hear a little bit about it in dialogue. You know, drop me no gold. Oh yeah, he did. Good amount of gold you can get from these guys and farm if you wanted to spend the time to do it, you know. Heal up a bit. Alrighty. Check on my dragon crystal here. Yep, she's starting to grow really nice. But there's also something we need to do here eventually. Oh, here's one over here. Oh, so if I... Oh, got to level up, very nice. So if I go in there where the dragon crystal is, then I can fight one here, go in there, and then come back and fight another one. Okay. Now I understand. Usually that's what I would do, though. It really doesn't matter, but... yeah. Okay, so we'll go in here. And that should respawn one also. Getting more health and... well, I probably didn't go in there far enough, I guess. I'll just do it like this, like I have been. Just to save a bit of time. You'll, like, kill so many of these guys sometimes, and it'll make you think that the sword doesn't actually exist. But it does. It's just... the game, for some reason, made it really difficult to find this weapon. It is a lot of grinding for sure. But like I said, it was something I wanted to do because I've never been able to do this on camera, and I'd really like to do it on camera. And really, in my opinion, the sword is actually worth the grind because it is a powerful sword. So we'll be getting a really nice weapon out of it. Yeah, he's casting that stone spell now. Do we have any more of those moonstones? I don't think we do. So, oh, yeah, that did hurt a bit. Ah, you're not letting me in, are you? There we go. More gold. Be cool if they drop something else too, but they really don't. Just gold for the most part. And the rare weapon. It also makes me wonder what rare weapons are on the other Kingsfield games. This is the only like rare weapon I've ever heard of, because you find out about it in dialogue, and you'll go through the whole game and not find it, and not realizing the whole time that there's only a certain enemy that would drop it. So okay, I bet my crystal is finally dropped. There it is. And so there's that. We have about 11 of them now, don't we? Yeah, so what if I go by this tree, maybe? I don't hear them. Oh, yeah, I do. So, okay, you could do that if you want. I'll probably just continue my normal method, though. Nope, I didn't go back far enough. Alright. Sometimes they're unpredictable on what they're going to do. Got some more strength. Alrighty. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a grind if it didn't take very long. Oh, come on now. You may fight me, but I'll get you eventually. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, this sword is just excellent on these guys, so this sword is worth finding before you come here. You may find it very useful against these guys. I would use magic, but I really need to use my magic to heal with. Alrighty. Trying to do this as quick as possible. Just sometimes he just faces you head on like that, and he wants to just bite you, and it takes longer. Only 15 gold. That's lame. Even though my health's at a decent level, I'll go ahead and heal just to be sure. You never know when they're going to cast that stone spell, and it does do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, sometimes I don't like going around them, because sometimes I go to run back to the beginning, and sometimes I get afraid that the sword might drop or something. But yeah, it could be one of those grinds that takes a while for sure. There have been times I've found it a little bit quicker, but I think it's all just random. But of course, you'll know when it drops. It's a funny looking sword, actually. Okay, down to 6 of these gold potions. Once we run out, I'm going to just warp and save and make my way down here again. Alrighty. But man, am I getting the gold already just from doing this? I'm already at 6,700. So you could get quite a bit of gold. Like if you're wanting to buy a certain item in the game or something, you could definitely come here and get quite a bit of gold that way. But yeah, these guys, for a rare weapon, there's a certain enemy in the game that does drop crystals though. And I was so excited to find out about that, because I was like, I figured you could only find, and you can only find actually, you know, so many crystals and so many crystal flasks in the game. So I was like, when I discovered that there's an enemy that drops them, then I was like, I could have as many of these as I want, you know, and get arrows for the bow, I guess, you know. But yeah, it's really cool. It's why I do like to play this game every now and then, because sometimes I will just kill enemies just to see what they drop. A lot of the times it won't be anything valuable. Oh, we got another level up, nice. But it still makes me wonder, after all these years, what does drop what? Are there any rare weapons, armor, you know, miscellaneous items, stuff like that the enemies do drop? I've looked at like a drop chart before, but I think personally, since I have forgotten about it, I'd rather just discover it on my own. Alright, got you again. But it's only been like 20 minutes in the grind. That's really nothing when you consider some weapons in certain games where you have to grind for them could take you a long time. But in this game, though, I don't think it's that bad, but sometimes it does take a while. So we'll be doing this and going to save every now and then, just because I would like to save my progress after gaining all these levels. Okay, more gold. Excellent. Yeah, I'm already at 7,000. You could do a serious gold farm here if you really wanted to. Sometimes they drop over 100 gold. Yeah, I'm getting stronger apparently because I'm killing him in 2 hits now. Alright, awesome. Oh, comes that stone spell. His is not as powerful as the boss's, but still packs a punch. Alrighty. More of that delicious gold. But yeah, I tell you, it's this and the other games I need to play more of and just see if there's any secret drops. Certain Kingsville games, like Kingsville 2, will discover like there's certain enemies you'll fight, and then for some strange reason all those enemies just disappear, and like, well, I can't hunt that enemy, you know. So it's like one of those things for sure. But 2 grinds we are going to be doing in this game. Well, this one's one of them. But also we will be growing dragon crystals, because I feel like the dragon crystals are a better deal, because you can farm a bunch of them and have a bunch of them eventually, and they're really worth it. 130 gold. I'll take it. I've kind of been doing these videos ahead of time. I'm actually on vacation for the next 2 weeks, and this video won't be coming out until next week, which will be, I want to say, on the 23rd or 4th or something like that. I'll have to check my calendar again, but yeah, it's one of those videos that I don't normally do videos like these because they take, it takes a long time to do a grind like this. But it's one of those things that I want to do for this game in particular because I so want to catch finding this sword on camera, just because I can say I have the spider sword. Yeah, that's what it's called. I done spoiled it. You'll hear about the spider sword in-game and dialogue. The High Elf merchant actually mentions it. But it is the coveted spider sword that he talked about, and I had no idea where you could find it or what, because I had played the game time and time again, never found it, had no idea where it was or what it came from. And then I discovered that I think I read a post that talked about one of these guys dropping it, but it was only in the Japanese version. So I never tried it until I just decided, you know what, I'm going to see if that's actually right. And I come to find out that you can actually find it in this version of the game also. I don't know, might have just been a lie. Maybe someone played this version of the game and never found it. I'm not really sure. But, I mean, that is how it goes, though. Already at 8,500 gold. I want a stone spell like that where I can cast a whole bunch of them. Maybe... No, I don't think it works, but I'm thinking of Secret of Mana, that game where the higher level, because in that game your magic actually levels up and gets stronger. Okay, there's this gold. Okay, good. It'd be nice if this thing would regrow, but I'll have to probably go to another tree, of course, for that to happen. There's another one over here now. This projectiles bounce back and go, don't necessarily go the other way, but they have kind of like shrapnel or something, They kind of bounce off the walls a little bit. And there's another one. Alrighty, awesome. Give me your gold. Already 30 minutes into it. Get a few level ups here too, which is nice. Alright, awesome. Okay. No, you don't see me. You don't see me. You don't see me. I can't remember how many tries it took me the very first time. I remember fighting this guy and thinking, I don't think it's going to drop. Oh, another level up. I might drop. I don't like to do this, but I'm afraid after being 30 minutes into it that something bad could happen, like my computer randomly shuts off due to a power outage or any kind of circumstance like that, and then I just lose all my progress because I got a lot of gold and level ups right now. So it's like I don't want to lose that. I'll also do a regular save when I go back up to the surface and heal my stats and my magic and HP and everything, and then refill the flask and stuff. Crazy how a game like this existed around the time I graduated from high school. Makes me want to see if there's any games like it, but I don't think there really are. Besides, Demon Souls and Dark Souls, I guess it would be kind of like this. I doubt it. But games like that do have a lot of enemies that'll drop something rare, but you have to really fight them a lot for it to drop and everything. Sometimes, like, I've played Elden Ring for sure, and I'd be randomly fighting an enemy I normally fight, and then they just drop something that they normally don't drop. Strength gained again. Very good. Alrighty. Good, you spawned with your back turned to me. Give me your gold. I'll take all your gold. They got like several magic spells. Two of them are similar, like some kind of blue fire or whatever, but like they do both have that kind of spell. Alrighty. It is monotonous, and you do get really anxious, just like with any kind of grind like this. Especially like if you decide to fight the guys who drop the crystal. They can be annoying too, like that. They'll be like stubborn on their drops and stuff. They won't drop for quite a while, and then sometimes they don't even seem like it's worth it. This hunt especially, you'll feel that way because it's like this thing should have dropped by now, and it's just not dropping. Oh yeah, definitely. All right. But yeah, you spend a couple hours doing this every day for a few weeks, you'll end up having quite a bit of gold. Alright, I'll take that gold. Only 14. He must have been a poor dinosaur. I forget what these things are called. I need to check real quick. Let's see here. Let's get out the truth class. Earth element or something like that. I can't remember now. Earth elemental. Oh, I never did even use my earth crystal, did I? I forgot about it actually. Magic learned. And real quick, we'll see what we learned. I think we learned, yeah, I think this is the most powerful earth magic meteor. Really good stuff. We will be using it later. Let's see, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to use this. Earth Elemental uses Stone Ball magic. It uses other magic too, but I guess they were in a hurry. I don't know. Anyway. Alrighty. It's also like in other games, like even like games like Final Fantasy and stuff. I'm thinking of Final Fantasy IV. There's enemies that, like in-game enemies, probably also what is it? Like probably regular enemies also, but the drop is just so rare that you may not ever see it without spending a lot of time grinding on it like that. I'm going to try to record for 2 or 3 hours if it takes that long. But this may end up being a part 1, part 2 series if I have to. But my goal is to definitely find this sword on camera. It'll probably be one of the few times I ever do anything like this, just because it's really not that entertaining to watch me kill the same enemy over and over again. But like I said, I do want to find it, just to say I found it, and be able to see it yourself if you played this game and never seen the spider sword before. It does exist. The hunt can be very annoying, as we've already seen. We're almost 40 minutes into it and still nothing, which really is no surprise to me because I've spent quite a bit of time hunting this thing. But after we find it, we'll continue our adventure down here in the underworld. There's a certain item we need to get here that we will need near the end of the game. Alrighty. Give me that gold. But yeah, definitely worth it to me because it's a really rare weapon. Of course, I play games like Phantasy Star Online where it's nothing new to spend countless hours hunting for certain weapons or armor or units or whatever. So there's that. Alrighty. Okay, good. 10,000 gold, nice. I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to grab a drink of water and I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's continue then. Okay. Alrighty, so anyway, kind of lost my train of thought. I not only went and got a drink of water, but I was doing some other stuff before I got back on, and don't know what I was talking about before then. But yeah, like I have said something like, grinds like these can be annoying, but that's what I like to do in Kingsfield. But like for the most part, I'm just going to be doing this grind. I may grow like more dragon crystals and stuff like that, but this will probably be the only grind will be doing in the game, because it just takes, any kind of grind like this takes quite a while to do. another level up. Nice. Alrighty, cool. We are getting pretty strong actually, and we're at 11,000 gold. Doing good. We're leveling up and getting richer. Really nice. But we are also running out of stuff to heal our magic with, so I'll have to take a break from this for a little bit and go restock and everything. Okay. I think I hit him. He might be immune to attacks when he bites like that, maybe. Okay. It's quite a grind, I tell you, in all honesty. A lot of times it gets monotonous. Okay, nice. I might also, while we're up on the surface, I may go ahead and, if I think about it, try to find another tree where I can grow another dragon crystal. Because hopefully if I do that, then this one over here will start to grow again while I'm over here. I don't think it's trying to grow. I can double check, but I don't think it is. I think it is like I thought it was. You have to go somewhere else, I believe, and grow another one over there, and then do it that way. No gold. He didn't drop no gold. Are you the one that just drops the gold? I got me cornered there. Alrighty. Yeah, you dropped gold, but the other one didn't. Normally, this one drops gold most, if not all the time. Alrighty, awesome. 12,000 gold. Hurry up and get up here. I always think it drops and then it... That's why I like doing it this way. I just trying to not face him head on. Alright, cool. Alrighty, give me that, give me that. But the sword is really nice, though. I want to say it might even restore your MP, but it's been a while since I've played and remember if it actually does that or not. So I don't really remember if it does or not. Okay, very good. So I would even say it's kind of an overpowered sword. It is pretty powerful, but I want to add it to my collection of weapons. Well, weapons I want to keep anyway. Alrighty. I wonder what chance it is now. Just out of curiosity of it dropping. The spider sword. Like I said, it's one of those games I just don't normally, especially while I'm recording, would want to hunt something like that and spend quite a bit of time doing it. So this is going to be one of those rare moments. Oh, I guess I thought I was hitting him. Huh. It's really worth it when you find it, though. One by one. Unfortunately, there's I think only 2 of these guys respawn. Let me go over here real quick. I don't think any of the other ones actually do respawn. There's this one over here that will respawn, but I don't remember. That one didn't even respawn this time. Oh, I forgot to get my... I got killed and I forgot to get this Verdite crystal out of here. It's the gold key. Okay, go ahead and take that. But yeah, I don't think any of these other guys actually respawn. Yeah. Nobody in here. Huh. Interesting. Makes me think the boss respawned or something. But it's probably just this guy right here. Alrighty, you're not gonna drop it for me. Come on. How far do I need to get for that other guy to respawn, I wonder? Is he back now? No? That's weird. Level up, yes. At level 28 now. Take another gold potion. getting that gold, I tell you. Okay. Oh, got him in. Well, I think it only takes 2 hits, but sometimes I think I don't hit him. I was going to say I got him in 2 hits that time, but I think it's just he knocks me back when he tries to bite me, and then I go to swing and I don't really hit him. Alright, awesome. Got me another one. You may just want to either watch this or move it toward the part of the video where I actually find it. Whatever you want to do is fine, of course. It doesn't bother me any. I just I know long videos, not everybody likes long videos, but in this case I'm going to make an exception. Yeah, man, already up to 14,000 gold. Okay. Get so anxious for that gold to drop and you're wondering if that sword's going to drop. I would say that we are actually leveling up our magic while we heal, but I think you can do it that way too. Should be able to. That should count. But it is a process for sure. No, not back enough. There we go. Gotta get all the way to that wall and then he'll respawn. And he's back again. It's pretty nice when you actually do find it. And it's a nice sword. It's just an annoying hunt. Okay. I like keeping my health at full just in case something bad happens. Even though we are getting more powerful as we go along here. Which is going to help out because there are some tough enemies in this game for sure. Especially near the end game. Okay, nice. Yeah, we've been about almost an hour into it so far. Well, let me back. Let me back. Okay. Die already. Huh. Wow, I think that's the highest amount of gold I've gotten from him so far. 150. That'd be crazy if they rarely dropped like 1,000 or something. I don't think it goes that high though. I bet 150 is probably the highest. Could be wrong. Yeah, I guess I'm not getting close enough. Even though I swing my sword, it's still I still miss sometimes. I mean, it's not the longest kind of sword, but anyway. Alrighty. Okay, how many of these do we got left? Alrighty, cool. Oh, I thought you were gonna stoneball me to death. $15,000, man. We're gonna leave the cave a rich man. But I mean, this is always cool when you get this far in the game and everything, but it can also be annoying because, like, all the backtracking you have to do and stuff. And, like, for me, like, when I first started playing the game, I had no idea what the keys and the gates actually did. So it actually took me a while to figure out that you can use those to teleport to certain areas in the game. And then I finally discovered it and was really relieved to find that out. Because the games don't really... there's only one guy in the game that will even remotely mention it, about being able to teleport to different areas and stuff. And I think it's that guy that we traded our crystal flask for and stuff. Level up again. We're getting swole here in Kingsville. Ah, come on. We thought the dinosaurs were extinct, but they're actually living in a cave. And one of them can respawn. Oh, come on, I thought I had you. Alrighty. And of course, gonna be stubborn on me. Not gonna let me have it right away. I don't know if it's a one-time that he drops it, or if you can find multiple spider swords. Well, I know, like, certain enemies will drop a weapon more than once if you just keep killing them over and over again, so I guess that's probably true. But I don't think very many people are going to want to sit here and grind like this either, because it's kind of annoying. So I don't know why they decided to make it so rare. But everybody has different play styles, I guess. Alrighty. Are you the one that has my sword? And land once again. No. Alrighty, come on. Well. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Let's see here. No. How many of these do I got left? Okay, I have one left, so I'll go ahead and use it. And just to kind of break the monotony, I'm going to go ahead and go up the surface. I think Moongate will take me... Where will that take me? Okay, this takes me to the mine. I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. So the Stargate is actually the one that will take me to where I need to go. Alrighty. Nice. So let's use that Stargate then. Alright. Let's see here. That one lady's still not back. Yeah, let's go. Do we have any more crystals? That's what I want to know. No. Okay, so yeah, we can just go this way, I reckon. Doesn't make much difference. Actually, I forgot, and I'm gonna have to make a mental note of this, that there's a gold fountain like right over here, and at the same time there are two dragon crystals that could be growing, which is part of another part of it. I don't want like a ton of dragon crystals, but it would be nice to have about 20 of them or so, just so if there's any chance that I might actually need one, I'll have quite a few to spare. So let's see here. Wait for it. Okay, I think it's starting to grow. So we just have to stay in this area. I want to see if Gigi and his dad have anything else to say, just in case they have more dialogue. Sometimes you'll leave for a while and come back, and then they'll have more dialogue and stuff. Oh yeah, I remember now. Now he's working on his flower bed. Gigi's watering. Oh, he might be tilling the ground to make a little garden or something. Sometimes it takes them a while to respond. I have collected enough crystals to be able to live peacefully with my daughter Gigi. I hope that I can soon take her back home to our country. Gigi missed Leon after he left. He was taken down further than Base 1. When I got lost in the big mine, I didn't know where I was going. I then found a keystone fountain floating in the air. I wonder if that was the black stone that was granted by Seath. Leon told me that there were 2 keys to enter into the shrine, but those keys were lost in the ocean long ago. At least this is the legend that is told among the elves. No one knows if this legend is true or not because it is such an old story. Leon's mother was a very kind person, but she was killed by the poison. I am really sick of this island. Give me just a sec here. Alrighty, I had to check my phone. So anyway, let's see here. Sandler told me the other day that he gave his pirate's key to someone who saved him from the termite attack. I heard some of Necron's soldiers saying that there is a factory by the Colosseum where someone was making monsters. It's horrible to think that those ferocious monsters are being crafted by the human hand. I wish I could go back to my home country with Geeky right now. That's probably all he's going to say. And we'll see if Geeky has anything to say while we're over here. My father said he is not going to the mine. I am happy with this decision. I haven't seen Sandler for a long time. What is he doing? I hope he doesn't get into any trouble. It's been a long time since Leon left. I sometimes go to his house to take care of his flowers, but it's really quiet there. She goes all the way over there and by where all those monsters are? Wow. She's pretty brave. I'm afraid to go to Leon's house. Okay, never mind. I'm afraid to go to Leon's house because I have to pass through many graveyards. There's a gentle old man at the graveyards, but there are many monsters there too. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to stay on this island. And that should be it. Oh, never mind. Somewhere between here and base number 3 is a door that used to be locked. Now it is open, and I saw the fountain inside. I think the water there is very healthy because I am well now. Yeah. Good stuff. My father said you saved everybody. Maybe. Okay. Oh, what did you say? I thought it was the same thing. Oh, I want to see the larger flower field. I guess at Verdite. I don't know. Anyway, we'll go check on this dragon crystal. And I'm going to say that the other one down below should be growing also. Okay, this one hasn't grown much. Okay, well, I guess I hate to say this, but I may just I kind of really want to just get back to this grind, honestly. Okay, and let's go to Crystal Flask. I'm probably not going to need all those dragon crystals anyway. I'd like to grind them, but just like I'd like to grind the crystals, but what I'd really like to do most of all is just to find that sword on video. So let's go ahead and use our moon gate to get back, and I'm going to save again real quick. Just because. Alrighty, we are quite the strong character now. So let's make that trek all the way back. Really though, by the time we get to the end game, we're probably not even going to use the 11 dragon crystals that we got anyway, so it's fun to collect them, I guess, if you want, but almost got shot twice. Okay, let's see here. No, not over here. Even now, playing this, I get confused as to where I need to go. Isn't it up here? No, that's just a dead end. And we got more termites I'm going to try to avoid. Let's see. Somewhere over here. This way, maybe? Yeah, I think over here. Go through the Cave of Darkness. Go ahead and use my... I think you can actually use magic spells anytime without having to have your magic all the way up, because I just did. So I have to remember that. That's actually really handy. Okay, we need to go this way. And to the poisonous cave. Down here we might get a little poison, but not that big of a deal. Okay, and down again. So, we've got our flasks filled up, and we have restored our MP and everything, so we are ready to go once again. And kill more dinosaurs. Ah, yeah. Oh, wow. I haven't been paying much attention, but we are actually at the required level to be able to use our sword magic. Wow, I didn't even realize that. So, with this sword, there is two different attacks you can use. One, if you swing your sword, cast your magic spell button at mid-swing, you can actually use that attack. And I think... Okay, what are these buttons here? If you hit X, square, and triangle in that combination, this is what happens. You have this kind of a wind cutter attack. It's really cool. So now that we have that unlocked already, that means we could also use the spider sword's attack also when we finally find it. Finally being the key word, right? But yeah, it's going to be awesome to have, just so everybody can see it. I don't think, well, I'm not saying that, I haven't watched too many people play this game and actually find the spider sword, because I don't, either one, they don't know about it, or two, they don't care to actually do what I'm doing and hunt for it, because it is an annoying grind, to be honest. But I promise you it does exist. Even though it does get annoying. Okay, so anyway, well, making all this gold, you could probably buy you some dragon crystals if you wanted to. It would be cool if there was a merchant that sold the crystal flask. But I don't think there is one. Might be worth checking into, but I don't think there is. The crystal flask and the gold potions and stuff, they're really valuable early game, but when you get really powerful, you have to use multiple of them, so it's like they're useful to a point, but like you slowly start to realize that these don't, even though you can refill them infinitely. Oh, can't use my spell if I don't have it equipped. There we go. Alrighty, awesome. We'll leave this cave of the rich man for sure. But this is one of those games where if you really want to keep playing, I mean, even if you've defeated everything, you can still, you know, get to your max level and be extremely overpowered. I used to like to do that in games a lot. Like, I remember playing, Final Fantasy VII. Like, I got that when it first came out back in the 90s, and had a ton of fun with that game. But even after beating the game, there was still stuff to do, stuff to level up, characters to level up, and all that stuff, you know. And so I would always spend a lot of time doing that. You also had, what was it, like Materia or something like that, where you could level it up, and there's like a really cool one if you leveled up so many of them or something. But it's been ages ago since I played that game. I would like to try the remake. I don't know how good it is, but I know they did do a remake. Let's see here. Okie dokie. Huh. Starting to feel a little more monotonous. It's starting to get more monotonous, I guess you could say. That's why I kind of wanted to go up, just to kind of break the monotony a little bit. I hear termites. Should be getting closer to another level up. Ah, man. Okay. I'm going to try to record for about 3 hours. Hopefully it won't take that long, but Excuse me. I have known the hunt to take that long before in the past. So, if that does happen, then I'll end the episode and then we will try our hand at it in the next video. I mean, I'm hoping I get lucky and find it earlier than that, but there's no guarantee. Like I said, this will probably be one of the few games where I will do something like that. It really doesn't. I really don't, like in normal, like PS1 games and stuff, I normally don't do something like this. But this is kind of a special circumstance, I guess. Because it's something that was like a surprise to me when I first found it, and I guess when something like that happens to you and you get excited about it, you want to definitely share that. We might be so overpowered by the time we do find it that we might just be able to rush to the end of the game. But I do want to find all the things, though. I want to get all the magic crystals, learn all the spells and stuff. Just because I like doing that kind of thing. Oh, I think there's another dragon crystal growing now. And I think when we go, well, it should happen. Yeah, this one's growing again. Cool. So I guess that is how it works. Wasn't paying attention. Anyway, back to it. So I wonder, I guess I could just do that every time. Oh. So after that one gets through growing, I may just teleport back and do that again. And grab me a few that way, since I'm already doing some grinding and stuff to kind of make it not too monotonous. And the gold fountain's there, so I could just refill while I'm there. I keep hoping for it to drop. I'm starting to get more anxious as this hunt goes along. Okay. Up it fell, and now I want to go back and I want to see. So that makes number 12. So let's go ahead and we'll go back. You need to use the Stargate. We'll have to make our way back, of course, but I am curious to see what is, where am I going? Oh yeah, this way. I am curious to see what does happen over here if I do leave and come back. Alright, so we might get some crystals after all, if it didn't stop growing. If it started all over again, then I'm not going to worry about it, but we'll see. Yeah, this one's already resetted again. But I guess all I need is for this one to start growing, and then it should start growing. Is that it? It didn't drop already, did it? Nah. Oh, there it is. Okay. Slowly growing. Alright then, so I'll just go visit the fountain. I could at least do that, and then come back, and while I'm over there grinding for the spider sword, there can be one growing over there. That's one way to do it, I guess. We'll get a few of them that way. Alright, let's use this. And might as well save while I'm here. Wait a minute. Where's the save point? Oh, that was weird. I don't know if it's my computer or what, but sometimes things don't want to load right. Alrighty. And now we make the trek back to that cave. Hopefully not get shot along the way. Especially being up here on the minecart, and there's a great big drop below. Alrighty. Easy enough. Gonna make our way this way. No, go away. And let's see here. Yeah. And travel through here. But anyway, let's see here. I hear someone picking at the ground. I need to go the other way, don't I? Yes, over here. Down here, and then let's see. Can I go this way? Yeah, I got poison, but I can cure that pretty easily. I hear termites trying to bite something. Oh, well, the cure spells, I guess you have to have your meter all the way up, but that life spell you don't. That's weird. But we are back. Already. And this one should be growing. Yeah, so I would assume by the time you get back to the big mine and stuff, it's already starting to grow. Okay. It would be nice if I could find it in this video, but no guarantees. Yeah, you do a lot of this and it just seems like it's not going to drop anything, but man, I tell you, it does get annoying. Oh, stop it. Let me hit you already. Okay. Oh, I need to check on that crystal. Although I would assume it's not quite ready yet. I'll kill a few more of these guys first. And a low amount of gold that time. That hasn't fallen yet. Okay. That seems to be the thing to do, though. I guess it's just let the crystal grow over here, I guess. But honestly, I don't really think I need that many of them. I'll probably not even end up using them all anyway. But that is one thing you could do, I suppose. I don't want to keep going back and forth, honestly. There's one reason I made this video, and I want to kind of stick to it. As monotonous as it is. Wow, we got 20,000 gold. Amazing. Alrighty, cool. Being able to use the sword magic too is also nice, because it does come in handy, and some of these swords have some really powerful magic attacks. Yeah, that's not even done yet. One of the swords I really like in this game we'll find later on, but we have to find, as what's his name was saying, we need to find the 2 shrine keys or something, and then we will be able to do that. He really laid it on heavy. Oh. Oh, okay. It's starting to get bigger. Guess I'm just going faster than I think I am. I don't know. Maybe not. I like to get over here because sometimes it'll turn away, but I don't think that's the reason why he does it. Almost at 300 HP. Still growing. Well, we'll have a good amount of the dragon crystals, so we're going to end up getting more powerful anyway. So our gold potions will take care of most of the stuff, and then If we need to use a Dragon Crystal in case of an emergency, we can do that. Level up. Nice. That brings us to level 31, 304 HP, almost 200 MP, which is nice. We're going to need that MP later on, especially fighting some of the bosses in the game. This Kingfield also has, I would say, more bosses in it than I would say most of the Kingsfield games for the PS1, if not all of them. Even Kingsfield 2, even though it's a bigger game, it does have like some kind of sort of boss fights on it, but they're not as crazy as the in-game ones. Mainly Kingsfield 2 is more like exploring and stuff instead of just fighting a bunch of enemies. There are tons of enemies, don't get me wrong, but like it just seems like there's not as many. Alrighty. I had to pause for a sec there. But yeah. Like I said, I think by the time we finally do find this thing, we'll be at the level we need to beat the game. I like to be about level 30 something, close to 40 before I even attempt to beat the game, but we still have so much of the game to play also, so it's not like we won't get any more level ups. But we will get more cool gear and everything at the same time. I gotcha. Is that thing dropped? Yeah, there we go. So there's another crystal for us. How many do we got? 13? Yeah. That's plenty, really. I don't think we're going to need more than that. We'll probably find some more too, you know, so. And we got a lot of gold, which is really nice because it's gonna be handy later on. Excuse me. Oh, don't you do that. Okay, okay. That'd really be nice if it dropped in this video. I'm starting to feel the grind at this point. It'll be a rare, like I would say in all my channel videos I'll be making in the future, this will probably be about the only time I'll be making a video like this that I can think of anyway. There's a lot of grindy games out there, but like nothing like, usually nothing like this to where you're killing the same enemy over and over again just to find one single weapon. Most people, well, I shouldn't say most people, but like usually not a lot of people play games where you kill enemies over and over again just for it to drop something, unless you're one of those people who like to play MMOs and stuff like that. Then of course you know what grinding's all about then. Especially like, yeah, definitely with MMOs and stuff. Rare drops and even rare enemies sometimes. That would be cool if they had that back in the day, rare enemies that didn't always spawn, but sometimes every now and then they would. I played Phantasy Star Online for years. They definitely had their fair share of rare enemies. I haven't actually played that game in quite a while, honestly. I got back into it for a while after, what was it? Quite a while ago, like 2010 or 11. I played off and on for a good number of years, but these past few years I've only played a little bit here and there, and that's about it. I would sometimes play during events and stuff, but like I haven't actually played anything like that in quite a while. But it is what it is. I'm going to check something real quick. I am at about an hour and 3 minutes on this video. Also, another video that is going to be part of this video. Okay, so yeah, it's been almost about almost 2 hours. I wanted to play for about 3 on this video, and hopefully not 3 more in the next video, but this will just be one of those videos that probably won't get much attention because it's going to be one of those more unusual videos that where I don't normally do this stuff, like I said, but it is something I wanted to do for this series. Hopefully it won't take as long as it does sometimes. Oh, okay. Okay. It is a long grind. I won't deny it. It's so easy to lose hope during these hunts. It's just, you just want to stop and not even care about it. But if you're weird like me, it's worth it. I definitely enjoy doing things like this. Like when I first discovered in this game that I could find crystals by killing enemies. Excuse me, I'm feeling kind of hoarse right now. It was definitely a game changer. I would spend, like, when I started grinding for crystals, I would spend quite a few hours actually. Doesn't really even seem worth it, but it did to me because it was like excuse me, I'm going to get another drink of water. I really am hoarse. Yeah, I have been doing quite a bit of talking here, but definitely wanted to do this video. But yeah, hunting those crystals I think I got like close to 50 of them. So that meant I got 25 more crystal flasks, and I was like, at that point I was done, because I was like, I killed so many of the enemies just to get those, and it took hours upon hours to do that. Most people will play this game and get to the end and never realize that there's more things that they can find if they're willing to spend the time for it. I don't really know. I would just say there's not very many who play this game the way that I do sometimes. But, I mean, it's all a matter of opinion, you know, whether it's worth it to you or not to do it. But I've always thought it was fun. I remember playing Phantasy Star Online back in its Dreamcast release, and it was still online and everything. And I remember I was playing with some people from the UK, and I remember one of the guys I would play with, he said, PSO, the world's most annoying treasure hunt. I think that might have been something that was written on his kind of like a gamer tag or something that they had on the game. Guild card, yeah. And I think that's what I think that's where it was said on there. I don't think he actually said it. I think he put that on his guild card thing. On your guild card, you could put a short message on it describing yourself or whatever. You don't even have to put that on there, but yeah. But really, really fun days back in the old MMOs and stuff. Man, I would spend a lot of time playing those games. It was crazy. But, I mean, that's just what I do. You can hear so many things through these walls, it's pretty crazy. Well, if we aren't getting the spider sword in this episode, we're getting a lot of gold, I'll tell you. Might actually spend it on something before I beat the game. Maybe more dragon crystals or something that sounds interesting enough. But I think I've gotten everything I need, though. I don't think I need anything, honestly. But I am anxious to play the next Kingsfield and record it, because we are going to be getting into some really cool stuff in that game for sure. Probably one of the longest Kingsfield games I've ever played also. They really went all out with that one, which is why it's probably my most favorite one. But this one will always probably be the second best towards that one, just because I've had a lot of memories with this game. Okay. 24,000 gold, nice. If I do happen to level up again, I may go ahead and use a save state, just because there's no nearby save points, and I'm doing a lot of grinding here. But I promise you, not all my series are going to be like this where I do these annoying grinds. This is just going to be an exception. Probably might even be the only time on my channel where I do something like this. So I can't really think of another game where I do something like this. Except for like an MMO, and I'm not going to record an MMO, even though there's a lot of those. I've played a few of them. I wouldn't say I've played a ton of them. I have played a little bit of EverQuest, which was fun. Phantasy Star Online games, I've definitely played PSO2, but not to the point where I got super far in it. It's just, at the end of the day, it basically becomes like a numbers thing, because like, after you kill the enemies and do all the stuff, then you're basically just, either collecting items or getting more powerful or something like that. Just having fun, I guess. I would really like it if it dropped. So if you have made it this far in the video, congratulations. Yeah, it's pretty monotonous at times to do something like this. Yeah, it's really cool when it finally does drop, though. So it does make me wonder what other stuff is out there that is in this game. Like I said, I've looked up a drop chart before, but that's been years ago. It would be cool if Triple Fang was actually in this King's Field. I don't think I've ever found Triple Fang. We will see that sword again in Kingsfield 2, of course, which is technically 3, but I'm just going to call it like it's labeled. For the most part, anyway. I'm trying to find something rare, and you know, just for those who haven't seen the sword, now you'll know how annoying it is to get it. And why I don't think either. I would just assume anyway that not everybody knows about it unless you've read about it online or something. I wonder how many copies of this game actually did get sold back in the day. I bet you could find that out on Wiki or something. But yeah, this game has actually gotten pretty valuable over the years. Either that or someone's wanting to sell the game for a price higher than what it's worth. But usually the game does sell for a pretty good price on like eBay or Amazon or something. Okie dokie. Wish I had like a counter or something.
some more MP back. I keep watching the timer on my OBS. This would probably be more interesting like during a live stream or something like that, but I don't really plan on doing live streams anytime soon on my channel. Be something for everybody to watch at the same time, but maybe in the future. We'll see. Don't think I've leveled up recently. I did gain some strength a while ago. My strength might get up high enough to where I can kill him in one hit, and that would save a little bit of time. Level up. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here. And I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. Alright, awesome. I probably shouldn't have overwritten that save in case I might need it later on, but oh well. I do have other saves if I need to do backtracking, I guess. But, yeah. 328 HP. We're starting to get overpowered. No, not really. That's not really nothing. We're only in the 30s. We're not even halfway to max level yet. I was going to do the second video today, but I've done a lot of talking and stuff. I think my voice is trying to tell me I need to take a break after this one. But I try to keep the videos interesting by talking about random stuff and not just sit here and grind the whole time. Yeah, we got quite a bit of gold out of this. You do walk away with quite a bit of gold, that's for sure. I think I'm getting way too anxious for this thing. But we still have a ways to go to the end of this episode. I may have to stop a little bit earlier if my voice tries to end up giving out on me or something. But hopefully not. You are being stubborn. I guess it wouldn't be rare if it didn't require a lot of grinding. This would be one of those games where I would grab some snacks and a drink or something and just camp out here for several hours. Just one of those kind of things. But we might get lucky. I remember sometimes I'd just let the gold fall there, and then I'd let a bunch fall to the ground, and then I'd just pick it all up after I did that, just because I got bored of going back and forth. Let's see here. Because it is a monotonous thing. But I guess if it were really easy, then everybody would know about it. I'm half tempted just to use my magic attack on this guy and just go refill when I need to. Just because. Yeah, I might try that. That's a lot easier. Although it does use magic. Now that's more like it. That is definitely more like it. We'll just have to make more trips to the gold fountain. That'll kind of break up the monotony anyway. And I'll be increasing my magic skill too. Magic power. Something like that. Oops. I wasn't aiming like I should have been. Alrighty. Oh, I'm gonna be looking forward to being off for a couple weeks. I've been pretty busy this past year and this year. But that is life. Life does keep us busy. It is a pretty cool sword, the Shiden. It's always been one of my favorite ones. Well, I guess we'll get another dragon crystal out of the process, having to go back to the golden fountain and everything. Fill up, fill up, fill up. I really figured, as popular as like the Souls games are and stuff, that they would have decided to make a remake of this game. I think now I know one guy had tried to make was planning on making a remake, and he had a demo out, and I had played it a little bit. But I think I have to go back to that website again. There is a creation kit where you can make your own Kingsfield games, you know, and I think someone had actually done a remake of this game using that creation kit. So I'll have to look into that sometime. That would be fun to play a remake of it eventually. But yeah, the remake was actually pretty cool. A lot more frames per second for sure. And it had some nice shaders running and stuff. It really looked cool. But yeah, it would have been awesome if he could have finished that. I think he was kind of wondering if he should or not. But I forgot the guy's name. I think he has a YouTube channel, but yeah, I guess he decided to cancel the project or something. Magic gained. Nice. Very, very good. Get our magic power up at the same time. That looks a lot more cool, besides me just getting bit all the time by the stupid enemy. Our MP is already over 200 now. Okay. We're slowly getting further, or getting more powerful anyway. I am going through my potions, but sometimes I just need to do something to break the monotony and instead of fighting them just melee. Level up again, nice. Well, I would save state again, but we're going to have to fill up pretty soon, so I'll save after we fill up. Almost to 30,000 gold. Come on, drop. You know you want to drop for me. Come on. Okay, last potion. We can do this a few more times before we need to fill up. You're going to be stubborn army on me, aren't you? Of course you are. Oh, man. Oops. That's so much easier. And less annoying, too. Yeah, I'll probably have to record the second video another day. I can tell my voice is getting a little tired. I wonder how much I think. Oh, I don't know if I can do another. Yeah, I can. Okay, 12 then. Okay, I'm going to need to use. Oh crap! I didn't think about that one. I forgot to save. Well, I know of a way to get back. Let's see. I think. No. Oh no. How can I do this? I don't have like a moonstone. I don't really want to use the dragon crystal. But, wait a minute. We might just peek into this cave real quick. We'll kill this guy real quick. Alright, just want to... Okay, I think I can go this way, yeah. Because I was not thinking to save any MP to warp back, so... And I really don't want to use my... Oh, okay, so this takes you up here. Oh, and you drop down here, and then there's that other exit, okay. Well, let's see here, where is that other exit? I think it might be over here somewhere. Okay, here we go. And then we just make a run for it up to here. Be careful, I think there are some termites. Yep, there's one. Oh, really? Huh. But I thought there was a way... Weird. I must, wait a minute here. Let me think here for a sec. So I know you go up here. Oh, maybe this way. This way, and here we go. Alright, cool. Hopefully no archers out and about. Okay, and then we'll have to use one of our rhombus keys here, just because there's no other way out. But I could actually purchase some duplicates of rhombus keys if I really need to. I've got a ton of gold right now, 30,000. So go out this way. Someone's waiting on us. Okay. And we'll go this way. Probably just go to the main fountain nearby, since we're going this way instead. Yeah, I'm just going to avoid these guys. I'm just trying to get filled up to go back. We need to go this way. Oh, wait. No, I made the wrong turn somewhere. Okay, there's where that is. And then down this way. Okay. I'm going to fill up real quick and then go back and save. Of course, I took the long route to get to my crystal flask. Okay, that's a lot faster. I gotta remember that. Alright, let's go save real quick. Wait. This way, actually. Okie dokie. We are over level 30. We're getting on up there. And now we can use this to go back. And we'll remove that key once we have gotten done. Once we've done everything that we need to do over here. Already. Let's see here. Yeah, once again I went the wrong way. It is kind of annoying because this is quite a bit of a trek back. But yeah, this light spell I can cast even with my MP bar all the way down. Okay, and then to the poison cave and back to where we were. Which means I need to go this way. And then we need to find that one hole. Here we are. And we didn't get poisoned that time. Very nice. Yeah, we are at 30,000 gold. Alrighty, come on. Drop for me, please. You don't want to drop for me. I have spent quite a bit of time hunting this thing before. I was just hoping I might get lucky though. Is that crystal growing again? Since I went to another area and came back. I don't think it is because I didn't go to where another dragon crystal was going. But oh well, it's no big deal. What I'll probably do is when I run out of MP again, I'll probably go restock, and then I may go ahead and end the episode here. But we have made it quite a ways. I mean, we've leveled up quite a bit, which will help out later on for sure. Okie dokie. I keep waiting for that sword to drop and it's not dropping. It's going to be nice when it finally does drop. Gonna go ahead and I'll take 2 of these actually. I got a lot of max MP now. Oh yeah, come on, come on. Be nice if it dropped. Come on, drop for me. Into my misery. I just feel, you get that feeling like, oh, it's going to drop any second now, and it never does. But we'll see. Kind of reminds me of the attack. I used to love to play a fighting game called Battle Arena Toshinden, and one of the characters had a move kind of like this attack on this sword right here, which I always thought was cool. I may just run out, and then I'm getting closer to 2 hours on this video, so I may just hold out until then. That way, if he hasn't dropped it yet, I can get a few more kills in before I end the episode. Then I'll probably go up and refill and everything real quick. Come on, baby, drop for me. I want my spider sword. I feel like I've earned it at this point. Okay. Well, Alrighty. I may save one gold potion and just start attacking with melee. Just because I want to try to get as many kills in before I get to end the episode. Another level up. But this is the annoying spider sword hunt. You're about to attack me, weren't you? But man, our health is looking pretty nice right now. Nope, not back for enough. Okay, fingers crossed. Ah, come on. Give me my spider sword. Our stats are looking pretty nice too. Come on, come on, come on. I'm probably gonna get shocked if I actually do see it. No way it actually dropped. Okay, I'm going to use these last two, and then I will use the last one and just attack melee with melee, because we're getting closer to the... Oops. Not yet. Not melee yet, but we will if we don't have any, if we still have some time left. After I run out of MP. Which is kind of why it's worth it to have the dragon crystals, because if you had a ton of those, you could just refill, especially if your level was really high. But right now, it's not really worth it at our level. But like if you had 300 or 400 MP to spare, I mean, heck yeah, I mean, you could just do it that way. Okay. I see how it is. You don't want me to have it. This would probably be more of a in-game hunt, I guess you could say, but I kind of wanted to find it early game because it really is useful early game. Give it to me. Ah, stupid thing. I'm getting impatient. Okay, well, I'll use this last one. Of course I did that. And then I'll do a few more attacks with melee. I'll also use my earth herbs too, because I'm not going to use them anywhere else. Oh, is a crystal growing? Oh, I guess it does grow after all. Well, never mind. I guess all you have to do is leave and come back. Interesting. So you could grow quite a few of these then, that way. So we'll get a few more dragon crystals. Oh, come on. Don't look this way. I'm gonna get it out of your belly. Alright. He's really not hurting me as much as he used to. I've gotten stronger, even though my equipment is okay, but it's not that great. Yeah. I also don't really like doing videos like these, just because they're not that interesting, but I really wanted to do it, and I'm glad I did, even though it is not the most entertaining thing in the world. Especially just doing this over and over again. Alrighty. Now then, gonna look at something real quick. Let's see. Okay, got a few more minutes of this stuff. Then I'm gonna go heal up again and save. Oh, all this gold. What will I ever do with it? 35,000 of it. Oh, the crystal is ready. So now we're up to 14 of them. Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. Just went in the circle there. Okay, come on. Let's get my spider sword. Ah, come on now. You know you want to drop for me. It's my health's getting so high I'm having to cast the blessing spell once more. I'd have to cast the blessing spell more than once just to fill up my HP all the way. Okay, let's do a couple more and then I think we will head back. Okay, last one for this video. Alrighty, you win. For now. And we are at almost 36,000 gold. Let's go ahead and use our... What was it again? Stargate, yeah. Use our Stargate to get out of there. And let me think for a sec. Yeah, let's go here. We could just use the fountain over here. I'll go ahead and make my way back too. That way, when I start next episode, we'll already be there. But that will be all for this one. I'm just gonna go heal up real quick like. Refill my flasks. Let's see here. I want to... Well, I meant to do it the other way. And now, I just want to go check something. Moongate, Stargate. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. But yeah, like I said, we would level up, and we have been. We are at level 35 right now. Yeah, we need to go this way. I want to go visit Al Hunt, and I want to see... I'm halfway tempted just to buy some moonstones from him. Just so I won't have to keep coming back and refilling. I could just... Since we're just doing a random hunt, I'll just use save states. Just because the trek there and everything is a bit annoying. Having to refill and refill kind of gets annoying after a while. Alright, so we take a right and then go straight down. Oh, no, we're not going to refill. I had to think about that one. Al Hunt, Oh. More dialogue. Okay, so we used to move to other villages freely before, but now passage is locked and tightly guarded. I hope nothing terrible happens. Let's see what else he has to say. I heard some soldiers have arrived from Verdite. I think that is the reason for the guards. I wonder why King Alfred would want this island. King Alfred, huh? Sometimes I see a fellow go over to Nola's place. He doesn't look like a thief or anything, but I would like to know who he is. You should bring as many herbs as possible. An elf merchant sometimes visits Kel's house. They seem to be good friends. Sandler is a naughty boy. I always get into trouble with him. But I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, okay. There is a big mine and a small mine on this island. The small mine is on the other side of the bridge. Anyway, you won't find anything there. Oh, right, yeah. Won't find anything at all. They won't let me go across the bridge over there. I want to go over there because Jose is over there. And that is where the elf's grandson is doing business. Interesting. I don't even think I've read this dialogue before. I want to eat something that tastes really good. Alright. What do you have? Any moonstones? If not, I'm halfway tempted to see if the other merchant might. I don't think he does. I was buying, wasn't I? Earth herbs. Equipment. Nah. I'm gonna go see if he actually has anything just because. Let's see, we can go out of here, right? Thankfully, he's not too far away, though. Alright, let's see if he might have some. Even though it's not really worth it, but when you're doing a grind like this, it would really be handy to have them. Do you know about... Yes, this is where you find out about it. Do you know about the sword called the Spider? Don't worry about it if you don't know. Well, I do, but yeah. Not like I can talk back to you. I heard that the King of Verdite is really strong. I wonder what kind of sword he has. Only Kelpie can go down to the underworld, but I want to go sometime. I heard about the monsters that spew fire, and I am very interested. I want to take some money, but I don't need very much. I want to make some money, but I don't need very much. Hello, don't work too hard. That's probably it. Alright, so let's see here. $6.50. Really expensive. I guess we could talk to that one guy and see if he sells them. Yeah, why not? And if he don't, I may just forget about it because it's already pretty late in this episode. Stargate again. Alrighty, so there she is. I was wanting to ask about a couple things. What is... wait. I have to talk to her first. Believe what this crystal ball says and decide which way to go. What do... I think just one thing. I forgot what the other one was, but I was wanting to find out about this thing. With this plume, it is possible to use magic without MP for a short duration. Oh, okay. Alright. That's all I remember that I wanted to ask her anyway. But I want to go here. Let's see, take a left. Go to this shop over here. Okay, is he still here? Yes. Seath is the god of the High Elves. We, the Dark Elves, are not connected with him. So what do you have to say? You can only stay alive if you have strong weapons. He doesn't have much to say, apparently. Okay, so do you have... you have bloodstones, but you don't have... Okay, well, that's alright. Well, I mean, anyway. Moongate. Now we'll go ahead and head back over there real quick before I end the episode. I'll just have to keep doing what I've been doing. I mean, I don't think 600 gold's really worth buying a moonstone for. I could have like a good 30 of them, but still not worth the amount of gold I'll have to pay for them. Don't shoot me. I forgot to save too, so hopefully nobody shoots me. Okay. But I'll drop a save state when we get there. Ouchies. Where am I going? Let's see here. This way, and of course to the poisonous part. And down here, of course, once again. So we will continue our hunt in next episode. I know it's not the most entertaining thing, but I would definitely like to find the sword in this playthrough. Just have it and everything, because it is part of the game too, even though it's annoying. So let me heal my poison first. Alrighty, that'll be it for now. So anyway, y'all, let me go ahead and do this real quick before I forget about it. I'm gonna save state right here, actually. Anyway, y'all, thank you for watching and being part of my universe. Next time we will get out there and try it again. Until then, I will see y'all next time.